I happen to be one silly pseudonym. I'm going to play some Nova Drift. I want to try something a little weird. Is this going to work well? I don't know. But apparently, I've been told, you can use the new Strafe weapon mod and Overseer at the same time. And I want to see what that looks like. Engineer is rather fragile, but it does allow me to have more constructs out with Overseer. Alright, so we will need Warpath and Strafe, as well as, of course, Overseer. So let's start moving down in that direction. Sure, we'll take that. Revelation. Take some allies so they can be helping us out. Do I want to take... I've never been impressed by allies with blades, interceptors I should say, but that might have changed with the most recent patch. Or do I look more for a turret guardian type setup? Let's move in that direction. I do need to remember I need that strafe. So we need stabilization. Need the decoy signal. Take the healing. Oh, I should have taken that warpath. For some reason I was thinking I already had. Nope, I have not. Turns out I have not. Bigger blades are fine, I guess. Ricochet. What does Ricochet do to a blade? This would be ×3, so that does mean we only have, what, 2 blades left? I don't know how it rounds up or down. Instead of making 3. I have no clue. We'll try it out. See what happens. We're going to do all kinds of experimentation today. Agility or power reserves. Probably will want to try charged shots. So let's try the power reserves. There's our strafe. And this is what we're looking for next. Strafing strikes. When strafing, your weapon automatically fires from your broadsides. With a 200% rate of fire, you gain 1 projectile. So that should help counteract the ricochets. But you can no longer fire your weapon normally, and strafe now has a 1.5 second cooldown. I think that's down from 2.5 seconds, but only has half the speed. Sounds weird. Very weird. And I don't know if it works. I want to try. There's the warpath, excellent, and there is the strafing strike. I guess we can go with counter artillery. Do we want assault or defense drones? Kind of feel more like a defense drone attempt. Payload. I'll take the war machine. There's our defense drones. Do I want a subsumption? Let's just try using what we have currently. More shielding, more speed, more hull. I like the idea of all this. Let's get some shielding. Alright, so we have Overseer. We have all of our friendly little constructs over here. Okay, yes. The strafing strike still works even with Overseer. So we can fire our weapon. That is interesting. We only fire 3 because of the ricochet effect. Blades, unfortunately, don't seem to ricochet very well. So I'm afraid that was a poor choice on our part, but we did not know. That's why we experiment. Hopefully we'll remember in the future. Would I count on that? No, not necessarily. But we can hope. Yeah, this is a weird one. Feels very strange to be able to fire your weapon at all. And still have this many constructs on screen. But now I want to know what would be the best weapon. I could see a salvo with Warp Strike. Maybe. Same thing for your normal railgun type build with a little bit of targeting to help. Blades are pretty decent though. They have a little inbuilt targeting, as it were. That can be improved upon. Interesting. This is definitely a weird one. I do like Echo Strike, I do like the shield stuff. I do like this Splinter. It does lower the rate of fire a little bit, but we get a big rate of fire increase thanks to the Strafing Strike. 200%. So I think we'll be okay. Yeah, that is a weird one. Could get Arc Barrier. Could get Reflexive Shields. Could get Targeting. Let's try this Targeting, since it is difficult for us to control exactly where our blades will be heading out after the initial release. Maybe this Targeting will give us a little bit of an advantage we did not have beforehand. Okay. And our artillery doing work for us. Quite happy with that. And again, we are not normally supposed to be able to fire our weapon while having so many constructs out on the field. At least not as I understood the mechanics of this game. Wouldn't mind the increase in speed, but counterpulse would be a pretty nice defensive option. We are, after all, strafing around and sometimes hitting things because of that. Orbs are not a terrible idea here. No luck there. Take the shield effect raise for now. But yeah, I was looking for that charge shot. I want to see if charge shot does us any good here. Okay, that part was not too terrible. Yep, just keep on going, keep on going. Good enough, good enough, good enough. Oh, this part less good, this part less good. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get out of the way while shooting at you. Considering how many hits we're taking, reflexive shields, probably a good idea. More max shielding and a little revenge attack whenever we take a hit on our shields. Yep, this is certainly not the kind of build I would have expected. Let's go with that. Of course, I would never expect Overseer to be one you worry about ever firing your own weapon at. Maybe your mines or your interceptors, but not you. Very strange. Definitely don't want Omni Shield here, I don't believe. Not with the shielded constructs combined with it, though. I think Mr. Big J did suggest a challenge where take Omni Shield drones and see how far you survive. That could be interesting, but also terrifying. Let's get some mines. Get a few more constructs out on the field. Feels very odd to think mines will be decent even without necessarily having loaded mines firing your own weapon. That's a weird feeling. Whoa. Did not expect that to happen. Huh. Okay, yeah, hit a rock, bounced off into the flame. Alright, that's annoying, but that's okay. We can experiment with other things. This is just going to be an experiment run. Let's try to find that Ricochet again. Ivko Zi did mention trying out Grenade Ricochet. Let's see what we can find. Take the research body. Narrow our path a touch. Yeah, we probably aren't going to need the volley, are we? Do want the splinter, but not the volley. We won't go constructs with this build, so we can get rid of all the constructs that we see. I'll take a revelation, though. Sure, the rapid fire is fine. Payload. Warpath. Don't know if we want to go down that route yet again. I'll take the hull strength, though. I will also take a charge shot, though I wouldn't mind the splinter. I'll just banish Solar Heart. We're not likely to use it. Absorption, shield cooldown. I guess shield cooldown's fine. Take a targeting. Finally take the splinter. I'll even take a polar inversion for bigger explosions. I think I just banish energized shields. I could use this revelation on defiances. That's not the craziest idea in the world. I was hoping for a ricochet. Or we could look for singular strike. There's our singular strike. Beer blast races, also of interest. I was hoping for a chaotic ambition by now. Definitely take bigger explosions. More speed, more armor, more explosions. Guess a little armor wouldn't hurt. Do like a good rupture. Do like a good turnate. Could look for Rancor, I guess so. Could take a grandeur. We'll banish you. Take the mastery. There's our Rancor. I guess Blitz, fine. Shield's fine. The Velocity Twin Strike, that is actually somewhat tempting. I'll take 3 Twin Strikes. I will work with that one. Focus Shields, it's pretty fun, I guess. Well, we need a Ricochet to actually try out the Ricochet. So, that is an issue. Fairly classic grenade build here. Okay, grenades, you actually need to hit something. Yeah, once again I'm about to get killed because I tried to screen wrap without being absolutely sure there's not a rock over there to block me. Turns out that is a bad thing. I am worried though, we're not going to be able to find that Ricochet this time around. No chaotic ambition. Nothing to help out in terms of finding more wild mods. Hey, good enough, good enough, good enough. Still no chaotic ambition. I'll take an essence sap. Don't know if that's the better choice there, but I'm going to take it anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to still figure out what would be a good weapon with strafing and overseer. Yeah, just keep running into rocks. That's going to be a good idea. Still no Ricochet. I guess I could just banish this flash shielding. Still no Ricochet. Take the improved thrusters. This twin strike, though, into single strike, does mean we have some pretty big explosions. Oops, that was not where I wanted to go. Oh, wait a second, let my shield come back. Before doing this number, just to give us a little bit more space. Double tap, discharge, stabilization. None of these are horribly interesting to me. Could just take this bravado. Get a little bit of a boost. I also need to try to figure out what is the best combination to use. The new Ataraxion. I would like to try an Ataraxia build. Keep as many unspent mod points as reasonably possible. So it needs to be a strong build that doesn't require much in the way of upgrade points. I was thinking maybe something like a discharge build might be okay. What else? Maybe certain burn builds, a Firefly. type scenario, perhaps. I also need to figure out... Ooh. With warp shield, I don't know if charge shields or any of that are any good here. That's what I'm looking for. I guess we can take this. It's fine. Definitely feeling the reduction in healing, though, from all those twin strikes. But I guess it's worth it to have such huge explosions. Big explosions all the time. Nothing wrong with that. Not so happy to see you here, Seraph. Not so happy to see you either. I guess the Helming Strike does allow us a little bit more coverage. More explosions, more better and all that. Still, I am disappointed we are not seeing that Ricochet. Or Archaic Ambition that could lead to more Ricochets, but since we haven't found it thus far, I am skeptical we will find it. It's just... Since the levels are much harder to come by now, it's just going to be that much more difficult. I was hoping we would pick up a Chaotic Ambition, and maybe I passed it over, looking to make sure this grenade setup was appropriately strong to actually survive. Doesn't matter if you have Ricochet if you can't live long enough to actually enjoy it after all. Or at least to experiment with it a little. But yeah, unlikely to show up now. But who knows, who knows. Hope springs eternal. If nothing else, maybe we get a weird two-part episode where we have one part proving, yes indeed, even with Overseer, you can have Strafe Strike. And one part of an episode where we just have some unusually big grenades. They really do want me to take that charged shield, don't they? I'll take this barrier instead. Yeah, don't like that at all. Okay, would you mind just, going into that singularity over there? Would you mind leaving me alone? Going into that singularity with your invincible shields and then dying? Anything along that lines, that'd be fine. Just going to fire my weapon and hope their shield goes down in time for it to explode. Okay, glad to get rid of that juggernaut. That would be a nightmare to have to live with. Okay, it's going that way. Yeah, this is not exactly what I was intending to do, but it's a decent enough singular strike into twin strike into really big grenades build. Okay, I need you to die and give me time to get my shields back if you don't mind. Ooh, that's gonna be nasty. Yeah, very nasty. I'll take the grandeur mostly because I want 2 levels. Unfortunately, didn't get what we wanted here, but force armor is something. Snipe. I guess snipe is more damage. A little bit more velocity. That part wasn't too terrible. That's firing my weapon at a comet. No need to do that. I don't like so many tracers. I could do with having just a few fewer tracers. Okay, quit dodging. Well, I guess that's an adequate outcome. Ooh. Trade out the tracers for a celestial or 2. Not sure which I love more. Too many beam weapons. 1 beam weapon being too many. So multiple ones are even worse. Only recursive. Ricochet is a recursive. Don't know if we'll live very long, but we can try. No luck here thus far. I guess Galvanic is a little bit better shield stuff. I liked it better when they didn't have such high speed and rate of fire. Oh dear. Yeah. That's not gonna work out either. Annoying. Ah, well. A fun little experiment times 2, I guess. Okay, so what else do I need to do? I need to try to figure out a good way to use Strafing Strike with Overseer. So not just Strafing Strike, but also Overseer combined with it. I need to figure out how does Ricochet work with the grenades. I assume it bounces off, but I don't know if it explodes and then somehow still bounces off, or if it just keeps bouncing around. I need to figure out how Ricochet works with blades. No, wait, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work with blades. I think the blade just spins and nothing happens. Yeah, Ricochet doesn't work with blades. Yeah, we did that. What else? That's all that comes to mind off the top of my head. Have a challenge run? Egads, I have quite the list still. Ah well. We'll keep on working, experimenting, maybe improving, maybe getting worse. Who knows? But I shall now thank you all for stopping by.